Watching a movie that's so bad it's good is an odd experience. Somehow we're able to find joy in the complete fuck up of a director. It's kind of like when you see those statues of famous people and they look nothing like them. You know what it's supposed to look like. Due to the ineptness of the artist, it just ends up being fucking horrible. Unfortunately, films like that are really hard to find, as most films are just bad or bad by design. And there's nothing funny about a film that knows it's bad. That's why I was so happy that I stumbled across this film called Tiptoes. Nearly everything about this film is hilarious. For those who don't know anything about it, Tiptoes is about a man who's kinda ashamed of being part of a small person family. I say kinda because he completely does a 180 out of nowhere and goes from being completely supportive about it to saying this once he finds out that his son is going to be a little person.
Damn it! How could you two be so calm, huh?
Because I'm prepared. And because we don't have a choice. I read all the books that you recommended.
Good. I think you'll be fine. As for you, what about me?
Please, Stephen, you're gonna frighten the baby.
What about me? I think you should seek some counseling.
That's what I told him.
Look what I need. I need chromosomes.
And that's pretty much the meat of the film. I guess there's also a tacked on love triangle, so there's that. Matthew McConaughey is in this film, and it's not the good Matthew McConaughey, you know, the post-Lincoln lawyer Matthew McConaughey. You know, it's the shitty 2003 Matthew, you know, the one that can't act. And boy, does he ever ham it up in this film. Kate Beckinsale is the female lead here, and you know, she could never really act, which makes her scenes with Matthew just hilarious. Peter Dinklage also has a very small role here and apparently has said that at one point this was the best script that he's ever read. I'm not inclined to call him a liar, but it's hard to believe that any of this dialogue was ever good.
Don't go ripping off food now.
Hey, you can't steal food. Food's from God. It's plentiful. God wants me to eat.
By far the biggest reason to watch this film is the fact that Gary Oldman plays a small person. The way they achieve this look for Gary Oldman is just amazing. All they do is literally have him be on his knees, which just looks fucking hilarious. Any sane filmmaker would immediately think, okay, since he's going to look ridiculous, he should be in a scene with another small person. And we should never do a back shot, as we're going to have to use a body double to shoot it. And it's going to be extremely obvious that it's not him. The director thought it'd be a good idea to do both in the first 5 minutes. The film seems so confused as to what it's trying to say or even be. The film isn't always fun, as there are some scenes that are just not funny. There's one scene where the director and the actors do not seem to have 1 ounce of comedic timing or knowledge of pacing. Thankfully, Tiptoes only has a couple scenes like that. For those who seek out movies that are so bad that they're good, I'd highly recommend you check out Tiptoes, even though that viewing it might seem like a tall order.